Hi, everybody. My name is I Love You Free, speaking to you to be free, for you to be the freer of you, to all go free now in a new world. My name is Theodore Cottingham with the Cosmic Classroom. To teach you, to share with you, for you to grow your own classroom, your own world in a new way, a new beginning with, that is no longer led by the old. We are in a new era, not, or are we? Depending on what words you want to use, what words you want to choose. Hi, Igor. Good morning. Thank you. Let's talk about your world and what you're going to create now in your new world with your new classroom. Now that you are no more afraid of creating it in you, the creator of, first, being you, the lover of. Will you love you enough to create your new world where you love each other equally and have coffee with the sinners just like the just? Those who condemn you, think you're weird. You call them down from the tree like Zacchaeus? Or are you changing your opinion of what you have the power to do, see, say? What are you creating when you say things about other people or other gods, or that they have no power over you? I'm asking you to be respectful of you, because you are many faces. Or do you wear the oath to humanity no more again? Are you willing to see a new world about your own, creating it? Will you? Pardon me. About my world, sharing with you some things about mine, so you can decide what you want to create in yours. You see, we're all creating something, not, or are we? But creating a new Jerusalem without that nomenclature, or no more needing your political stories, or were they religious or all mixed up? Shall we no more be about what this creative land holds? Or are you no more witnessing a revolution? The revelation of? Will you hold your world no more in abeyance of you? Will you obey not the laws of anybody else's world, not even this one? Or will you change your molecular dynamics, or all that you are seeing on this world Earth happen now inside of you? Are you changing? What you dress in? Light will you dress? Light will you be the designers of? New artwork? New words? Will you no longer be afraid of what people will think in your world? Will you have a new one? Will you go to a new one? Will you create the new heaven and earth? That's you. With you in it first. You're designer of, designing me now. Are you the me that designs new us? About my world? There's no shame in my world. No blame. No finger pointing. No remorse. No guilt. No happiness, not or will we have a completely different set of values that restrain us no longer from being ourselves on planet Earth or changing what you are limited to? Will you no more be in the breath about others' words creating you? You giving them your breath. You're creating their thoughts. You're reproducing what they want. In you, your life becomes about them, or are you creating a new one by new words? New love. Unconditional love. Will you love your new world? Not, or will you love you first? To be no longer about your father's business, your mother's business, your family business, the business where all the stocks are gathered to distribute to other, not, or are you changing? The universal me? To no longer be meoned by you, the peasantry of, that wants a stock portfolio, to be the richest man in the world, or to have plenty of money to give away, or burn, or buy what you want? Will money mean nothing anymore to you in your new world? Or how will you get what you want? Or will you not want? Because you're the creator, you see. Will you create with love, joy, and peace this time, without the admonishment of diminishing returns or collective universality, or changing what mind controls you on this planet Earth? Will you create a new one? It begins in you first. What you do now is dependent upon you and what you choose to see, to say, to sign, to deliver. Emerging me. Will you see a new world where you create the artwork? Where you are the architect, the Neo, the Trinity, the blueprint for desire, not again of other is another no more what you seek. Are you being you, the designer of you, healing you, blessing you, forming you to be no other's form of? Are you willing to see what you are creating with your words, by your words, by your healing? Will you heal each other? Will you love each other equally as I do in my world? I let you be Christ. Not. I let. But what does that mean? What does that look like? Do you need no Christ, again, a Christian example of, or will you change what you know about the healing me to heal you, to be the healer of each other equally, whether you like them or not, whether you think they stink or not? Who are you calling down from your tree to have dinner with you this day? Or are you but changing your friends? Or in the heavens, do you have any? Or will many come to you now because they hear your light? They see your light. They feel your love. You no longer shame them, blame them. Right or wrong is not a good moral issue anymore. Or are you no longer trying to save people from themselves? Or will you let them create what they want? Or will want no more abound in ignorance of who we are? You see, we are a people rejoicing now because we have no lack. We're no longer dead in our sins. There are no sins. There is no lack. For we feed ourselves, we feed each other. Are we changing how this world works? Or are you creating a new one? Questions? Do you have a question? I'm taking questions. Or am I fielding my own? Or am I creating as I go along? The drafting table, am I at? While speaking these words, am I drafting something, the blueprints of a new world? I'm ordering yours not, but you are. You can, you will, you do. You seek another, or will you be you? Learning to draft. The laws not, but the pictures, the artwork, the commands not, but the love. Will you draw pictures of love? Will you speak words of love? Will you love each other? And in tune be no more with the world that in sorrows, people, or will you be of a new universe, the universality of one mind, wicked no more, healed from love that wants to incarcerate it, control it, designate it, classify it, categorize it, condemn it if it doesn't measure up? Will you be of a new world that's creating you with your power of light, love, joy, without matrimony to other. We no more need to populate the earth, to cultivate the soil, to have molecular physics, dynamics of. Are you changing? What you know, you can see. Can you see by what you know? Or will you see by my words, not or by yours? Or both and? Are we collectively creating a new race that needs no lack? No religion? No undermining of each other? Each other's authority? Or will you authorize you to be you now, the real you, no longer an avatar in your body? Are you seeking asylum no more, the asymmetry of, or breaking yours? Are you changing the physics of this world, your world? Your law with? The law of love? Without the love of law anymore? What will this place look like when you control it? Not? Or do you want control no more over you by others' people's words? Will you let them and their words no longer control you and what you see, feel, and climb onto this day? A ladder not of the staircase of other? Or are you seeing heaven's witness not but Stairway to Heaven? Did you look it up? The movie David Niven in? Will you change how you are judged so that judgment no more takes place after you die? Or that you thought it did, or think it does? Will you judge you now into place? The creator of you, creating creation again in your new world that you condemn no more as something other, as something impossible, as something outside the realm of your feelings? Or will the brutality of others no more affect you? Or will there be no brutality in your world either? So I created a few new pictures this morning. I think just 4. And boy, some of them yesterday are so meaningful. This is one from yesterday. What does this picture mean to me? Even though an individual has hand over the heart, it may look like a bubble. Or are you creating a new world that's no more limited to you, where you are communicating with people without words? Do you need language in your new world? Are you willing to create a new world where you are no more limiting you to what you think by what other people have told you is possible or not? There's a door of light. There's a door of light. Or is it inside you? Will you walk into your heaven? Is the entire cosmos within you? Will you not be afraid of it? Will you not be afraid to find out who you are and what you have the capacity to serve no longer, but the capacity to be, create? Are you willing to no more serve the servant's quarters? Are you willing to change? And be without fear? Good. There's just so much more to the story. This was one picture that I created. Thank you. When I mentioned, and I can say it this way today because I'm talking about my world, the world of me, the world of meonics, the world of shared values or values that we share, meals that we share, no longer tormenting ourselves in isolation. Will each one begin to do all of the miracles that Jesus did and more? Don't you want to do the and more? Very common people will lift their head above the others no more? Or will you change and see and let your love go and grow and equally communicate between the haves and the have-nots, if they will value love equally? We grow no tyrants in my world, and brutality is not tolerated because they die out now. Or will you no longer suffer in all the words that create the mentality that you seem to have a mind of, where you think you into religion or out of it? Will you change your thinking altogether so that you have a different operating system? No more needing words? So here's one I created this morning. And no matter whether you like these or not, maybe they will help you think, consider, ponder, creating your own. The high class fancy, it's a sketch. You see, this is the idea of multitudes, many, many multitudes who walk on water now because they can, they do. And it becomes as common as walking on land. Or do you fly? Or do you prevail in your love? Will you share a meal? Will you share food? Will you share your life, your love? So there is an energy that's talked about not very often in this world. It's the energy to create your world anew, bringing a new heaven and a new earth. Or is all of that? Hey, thanks, Igor. Thank you. There's an energy and an imagery that de-images us. We've all been given images about how things work, how limited we are, the role that we play, what we can know, what's forbidden, what's knowable, what's unknowable, what things are inevitable, and what things can we explore. But I'm asking you to take all of those limits off of you by taking those words off of you, so that those words that have prevailed and put limits on you no longer create your kingdom. You see, the kingdom of God, kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of unlimitedness, the kingdom of this newer energy is within you. You have the power to control it, and if you do, you'll probably be brutal against you and each other, unless there is love prevalent. Or will you become what love is in your shoes to see with a different mind, a different energy, so that no one controls you, no words control you, no people, no act of violence, no shame sticks to you, no blame matters to you. If someone points the finger at you, it doesn't concern you. Or will you walk above matter? Are you willing to change what matters to you, to become the creator of you again, without the religious nomenclature of Christ, God, a heaven, a hell, a carrot, a stick, the Jekyll, the Hyde story? Will you no longer be interested in demons and devils, or will none exist in your kingdom? Or is it your world of consciousness that you're becoming conscious about, that you are the creator of? And creating pictures to help you see, to help you think, to help you unlimit you. Are you willing to take the limits off of you and no longer just climb up a tree to see better? Try to hear a new sermon, a new theory to live a better life, and then die with it? Are you willing to no more die? Or will you no longer need breath in your nostrils? Is this the time when time stands still? I watched a new movie about time, made some years ago. Dark City. It's a dark movie. It's a dark, not blood and guts horror. There's just not much light in it. Dark City. Dark City, get it? There's no sun overhead. Or are you changing what you're willing to see the metaphor of? Will you see metaphor in movies, allegory in the Bible, allegory in all that you've been taught? If you don't learn to channel the life of love and the words that help create the mentality of love, the consciousness of your power, the consciousness of unlimited love, the consciousness that you are the creator, then you simply live your life by others' words. I'm not asking you to live your life by my words. I'm asking you to live your life by your words that you let, that you conceive from an inner place that adores no one else above you and places no one else under you. You see, it's a big difference when you love each other equally. You're no longer casting out or bringing in. You're no longer in lack. You're no longer trying to make your way. It's altogether different. And these values will sustain you not, or will you sustain you in an energy system that's not limited to this world we call Earth. Will you know your own word and no longer be connected to the avatar's controller? Or are you changing what world you know? What vocabulary? Will you let language no more rob you from being you? Will you begin to see there's another race that no longer trains you to be in suffering? There's no longer a priesthood that teaches you to die, to blame each other, to judge each other, to cast them out of your community, to shun them. My world is love, loving love, creating lovers who love each other equally. And that destroys the law. And all the compulsions that you have felt, and all the eloquent orations that have compelled you to live a certain way will no more be there, the power of, in your mind, for you will be conscious of something else, something new. The new earth, the new heaven, the new power, the new energy of the spoken word, of not needing it. We communicate by our love. Does love talk? Does love communicate? Does love need words? Or is it by touch? Or is it by intent? That we commune. So that when we communicate, we commune and there's no lack. We give to one and we give to 2, and we give to 3. And there's no dwindling of the supply. It's infinite because we're the creator. The creator of love loves love. And there's no diminishing returns because it is not finite. We are no longer finite unless we just want to be in our own lust for control. I told you a little about my world that I am creating, that I am living in. Increasingly, because my consciousness is there, not it's within me. To fool you not again about yours. You have the power to create a new world. You have the power to create a new you. And you have the power to sustain you without words or money. Because you're not limited to this world. You are a new creation if you will be it. Accepting not the love of other, or will you begin to be the infinite you see? Are you willing to see the infinite you breaking bread around the world? Breaking bread. And every time you give the bread of life, a loaf of bread, a new word, healing, where love goes out from you to heal another. It only strengthens you, blesses you. It doesn't only bless you or strengthen you. It creates a new energy upon the earth where we are no longer limited to each other and the mess that we have lived in. This is new age, not. Or is it a new energy of unconditional love, where we are all creators, and we all love them because they are us, and we are one mind with the values. No longer shunning other. What are your values? What will you value now? Will you value your word? Will you value learning to channel the effective you, the efficient you? Or are you effervescent? Are you something not even needing words that begins to flow in you as you let come through you, where the words somehow form in your lips and your mouth as you feel, do, see, be, become? The transformative you, transformation of a living energy, the living word, a new world creating in you. Because you've decided, because you've chosen to love love itself. Not from afar, but in you of it, the source of, and see the infinite reservoir with a repertoire no longer limited to words of the symphony of your energy or changing everything you think about the frequency of the earth. Or are you willing to create you again? Oh, man, not again with, man, not again for, but with the blessing of the feminine divine? Or will you see lovers There's no misogyny in my world. Because I love the women, not, or do you nurture? Are you willing to begin to nurture your word in a new way? Where you beget, you behold. You begin to witness. You begin to feel, sense a new rising, not in your soul, not limited to your emotions or your chakras, but in your light room. In your light room, where you begin to love increasingly, and you let her speak, because she is a her not. Or are we all but one, no longer with the framework of two separate genders, or a third one, or a fifth dimension? Are you changing what you think you are? Will the whole cosmos have been inside of you all the time and you didn't know it? Because you taught religion. You had a framework that limited you to earth. And you wanted God to teach you, or God to hold your hand, or somebody ordained, somebody you thought had authority over you. Will you no more give your authority away to anybody for any purpose? I love you all. This has been Theodore Cottingham. And I go to a new place. I go to new love. I love with the lovers for new love to be born as subsistence lovers no more. Trying to make a living, trying to have enough, trying to start a family, have a house and a 2-car garage. Love begets love. And love begets leadership. And leadership is required to create a new world, because you're no longer holding on to this one. You're no longer trying to control it. You're no longer just trying to have nicer things. Because even though that may be nice, this is not your world. So this world does not permeate your values, because you begin to see you're creating new ones as the designer of you. And you design life. You design your life. Your kingdom, you're the king, no matter what you call it. Creator, prime source, original origin. I'm no longer the limited species of you. I'm going on. And whether you love this channel or not, I'm asking you, as I have asked you repeatedly, multiple times, to create yours. And learn to channel joy, love, peace. And recognize the power in your mouth. Or is your mouth connected to your brain no longer? Or is it connected to a consciousness that is something that has never been explained to us? That a new energy unfolding is in new dimensions, dimensionlessly, so that it's no longer controlled by the lines and the arrows the vectors, the truths of other. Will you no longer seek a truth? Will you no longer seek the truth of somebody else? Will you begin to understand yours, that you are the designer of you? And this is the healing of you to bring forth the new creation of you, to be created in you of it, where you begin to merge with your avatar, no more to be separate. Or are you somewhere else? Or is a consciousness more than we ever dreamed of this cosmos? Will you no longer look at love and not know who she is? Will you see her in your mirror? Whether you are male or female, in your thought, will your thought no longer condemn you, blame you, shame you, or each other? Will you no longer think the way thought has taught and trained you to be of it, this world of? Will you no longer love molecular dynamics or thermonuclear explosions or changing your neutron bombs? Or are you walking through it all unscathed? Unscathed, unaffected. Because you're no longer holding on to this asymmetrical world. Or was it Asimov? Or Arthur C. Clarke? Robert Heinlein? David Galui? Oh, that Neo and Trinity. There's more truth in a lot of movies than what is preached in most pulpits. Are you willing to receive your love from you this day instead of looking for another? Instead of healing your separation, sustaining you in a separation that requires your work, your labor, your subordination to love itself? Will you no longer put love above you or anybody else below you? You see, love has values, and the value of love is to love love first in every person you see, beginning with you in your mirror. I love you all. Talking about my world. Talking about yours. If you have my values, do you have yours that are not separate, or are they the same values? Or is it the same consciousness of the Creator? Will you no longer love law? Will you no longer abide the rules, or will the rules no longer apply to you? When you can fly, you can walk on water, you can turn water into wine, you can raise the dead, you can end the famine because you can feed the 5,000 with 2 loaves of bread and 5 fish. Do you not desire to do that? Where love will love you not, but you will be love, teaching them all they are, so that we all sustain each other this way, to teach love and grow each other's wings out again. The angelic race does. The angels, you see, are no longer incarcerated in earth, thinking we're a fallen race or a worm unworthy to writhe in the hot ashes of hell. Or are you changing all of the stories all of the images, even the definitions of who you are, where you are. What is your identity this day? Of a lover? Will you love each other? Will you give it away at the post office, the coffee shop? Will you love each other? Will you smile? Will you be of a new energy that never runs out because it's infinite? Because there's a connection, not, or are you the source of it by your choice? Ask the right questions. Ask the hard questions. And spend time pondering, because this is where you transform. In the light, into the light. To walk into the light inside of you. You consider, you ponder, you birth. You, men, women, children, you birth something new. You feel it, you see it, you touch it, it touches you. You hear the idea, and it's no longer the momentum of a fleeting moment where you turn aside and don't remember what it was. Because the mind that was in you is no longer limiting you to it. You're connected, or are you creating the Creator again, who knows no fear? Please don't create any fear in your new world. Be the believer, not be the becomer. Follow me, not become me. Me in flesh, become my values. My values, my love. Yours no longer separate. Your love, my love, merging not, or is it the same source? Have we all along been the same source of the Creator who created us, or did we fall for a theory? We fell in love with a religion. Images gave us a different song. I know, I understand. But love is waiting at your door. But it's not knocking on your heart. It's not knocking on your blood pumping muscle. It is saying, whosoever will, come drink of this water where you never thirst again. Be the infinite lover. Be the lover of you, and love each other equally. You have the power. You have the might. You have the capability. You are the potential. No longer saying a quantum world is out there and it exists somewhere. Will you operate in the new energy of you? Please and thank you. This is Theodore Cottingham. In love with you all, whether you feel it or not, and a lot want. Because love destroys destruction. One of the little examples that, at least in my mind, I have thought of many times, and been a very effective help. I enjoyed going to the circus, taking my kids to the circus a few times, seeing the trapeze, and it was always amazing. And there are exceptions to this, but for the most part, these people on this trapeze, they're flying trapeze, they're swinging way up there in the air, whether they have a net or not. But most of the time, or at least for this story, you see, they're swinging. They're holding on to something. But at some point, they have the momentum and they let loose of it. And they turn around and catch another one. They don't catch the new bar, the new swinging bar, until they let go of the old one. I thought about that so many times. The world we have held on to is finite. It's molecular. There's thermal energy, all kinds of light, all kinds of energies. But there is an infinite energy. There is an energy called love, unconditional love. There's an energy of unconditional love, not the kind of love that is limited, not the kind of love that limits you to love somebody or some clan, some community, some God. But if you're willing to be infinite, you can connect to the infinite so that the infinite can begin to commune in a new language, not limited to yours. But it will no more be thought as the second chapter of Acts. Or are you willing to see a different story, a different tone, a different communication system, a new energy where you're creating the new world of you? How do you think all those planets got up there? The entire cosmos is inside of you. And you are not as you think. You are not as you have been taught. You are not limited to time, space, and gravity. And Jesus exhibited this. Jesus learned from the things he suffered. Jesus learned how to be taught by the inner witness, not witnessing of something else. But he learned to let. Let there be light in you this day. The light of love, the light of unconditional love, where you no longer harbor a single grudge against anybody for any reason whatsoever. Let love permeate every action, thought, and deed. And romance love this day. Tell her you love her. I call her feminine, sometimes grace. when I began to channel and learn more and more about the feminine divine. I finally changed my legal name to Grace and started dressing as a woman. Wore lipstick, earrings, had my ears pierced, painted my nails. I don't know how you will respond to your power or what you will do to create your light as you begin to realize you are unlimited. You are not limited to this finite world. You are to create a new one. Born again in you, birthed be new creation love, where light is infinite and you destroy all the barriers that have kept people in ignorance of the allegory, that this was Egypt coming out of Exodus. Or are we exiting the theories that we have seen as other, historical levity not, or changing what you laugh at or where you rise now above all of the circumstances that have kept us here? I love you all. My name is Theodore Cottingham in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Asking you to love you more and more every day. And every time you look in your mirror, love you. Not seeing your shortcomings. No longer worried about the frailty of earthlings, where you become a new creation. So I've talked about my world, talked about yours. And we talk about love increasingly. Will you become it? Will you open your cosmic classroom? It's inside of you. The classroom I speak of inside of you. So there's this channel, the Cosmic Classroom, to create classrooms of a cosmic nature, of conscious love, the unlimited kind, the infinite source of you, draw on no other. Be the consciousness of one. I love you all. Thank you for being a part of this channel. If you desire to give to me, you can. It's a little hard for me to say that. But you can. thecosmicclassroom.org brings you to the homepage of this channel. thecosmicclassroom.net takes you to where you can give a one-time gift of any amount or a monthly amount if you so choose. Regardless of all that, love you, love each other, create your new world with the power of one, and sustain you in the process of delivering you from this flesh so that you are no longer needed in it, but appear in it sometimes. On occasion. Let there be love. Let there be light. The angels song, the angels sing now. You're one of them. And remember, I told you, I taught. There's no hierarchy in my new world. There's no hierarchy in heaven. You're not above the angels or below them. You're not above God or below God. There's one us, and love loves love. And love will change this world now. Be the lover of you. Create your new world with the values of the unlimited you. Thank you. Good day. See you later. You can write me, Box 34, Eureka Springs, Arkansas for now. I love you all. Light, love, and love the light. And reproduce the unconditional love of you, for you, and each other equally. Good day. Thank you again for being here.